soccer and baseball.
Oh, does he? So Sarah's going to be busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
At least the girls' volleyball's over with. So.
Oh, yeah.
Want me to put this one in here? This is yours, right? Okay. We'll get started in a minute here. We're just waiting on a couple of coaches to get down from their class. Sanch.
Do we have any extra tassels?
Yeah. Everybody's here. He's bringing his class to Slops.
Oh, okay.
Does everybody have a pen? You guys all have pens? Okay. Go ahead. We're just waiting on Coach Harriman, so as soon as he gets his class situated, he'll be down in a second. There he is. Everybody clap. Yeah. Okay, first of all, thanks everybody for coming. These days are always really exciting, especially today where we have 7 athletes signing, which is pretty cool since we've already had 2 these days already. So it's been a great senior class. Everybody's done a good job. A little bit about the format. I'll introduce everybody, and then the coaches will say a little something about each one of the athletes. I'm sure you're disappointed, but we're not going to do the interview session this time because with 7 it would take too long. So I know all of you like talking in front of the camera. If you're not aware, this is live, pwhnews.net/sports, so they're filming it. It will be on the website as well. If you have a grandma or somebody in California that wants to watch it, it'll be on that website, pwhnews.net/sports, okay? So today we have 7 hardworking, great kids that have the rare opportunity to move on and to continue playing sports at the next level. As a former college athlete and a current parent of young athletes just starting out, I understand the time commitment and financial commitment it takes to get an athlete to the position where these guys are today. So athletes, I hope you appreciate the sacrifice your parents and family have made to help you get to where you are today. So please give your parents a round of applause for all their hard work and dedication, first of all. Okay, so to introduce the 7 signers this morning, first of all, we have Sarah Coy and her parents, Steve and Stephanie Coy. She'll be attending CSU Pueblo to play tennis. Give her a round of applause. Next, we have Payton Eagan and his mom, Karen Lack. He'll be going to CSU Pueblo as well to play baseball. Next, Jared Lasher and Todd and Sherry Lasher. He'll be attending Madison Area Technical College to play baseball. Then we have Logen Letofsky and his mom, Carolyn, his dad, Jeff. Sorry. He'll be attending Ventura College to play baseball as well. Next, we have Jarek Moreskinny and his parents, Greg and Carrie. He'll be attending Webster University to play soccer. Daisy Romero and her mom, Lisa Romero. She'll be attending Trinidad State to play basketball. Okay, and last but not least, Xavier Sanchez and his mom, Lisa Regula. He'll be attending Pfeiffer University to play lacrosse. So as you probably know, these 7 have worked really hard to get to where they are today. And Pueblo West High School is very proud of them. All of them have, represented themselves on the field, in the classroom like we expect. They're all really good kids. Lots of young kids dream of moving on and playing in college, but very few actually get the chance. So these guys are living the dream right now. It takes not only talent, but years of hard work and dedication. And the reason they're sitting here today is because they have put in that time and effort, and all their hard work has paid off. I'm sure these 7 would tell you, though, they did not get here by themselves. It also takes dedicated coaches to push you to your maximum potential, and also supportive parents that were willing to put in the time and money to make it all possible. And these 7 were lucky enough to have both. I wish I could say I had something to do with the success of these young athletes, but besides their parents, their coaches have also had a huge influence on their success. So at this time, we'll have each coach come up and say a little something about each athlete. So first of all, we'll have Mr. Pashada, Coach Pashada, come up and talk about Sarah.
It's no accident that Sarah's sitting here today. The hours that she put in on the court in the past 5 years they number literally in the thousands. Not to mention the sacrifice that she made, personal sacrifices. I mean, there's the putting tennis above, prom and other dances, and that's big for a teenage girl. I think about, she put off her Catholic confirmation for 1 year so she could play in a tournament for me. So hopefully God's not mad about that. But I have a memory of Sarah coming onto my court as an 8th grader, and we started to work on her ground strokes. And I gave her a homework assignment, which was to go home and write down her goals for tennis. And the goals that she came up with were she wanted to play #1 singles at high school, she wanted to go to state, and she wanted to get a college scholarship someday. And I thought to myself, this is a little girl who knows how to dream big. And today she achieves the last of those goals. scholarship. And I couldn't be more proud of her. And I will miss her both as a coach and personally next year.
Okay, next we'll have Coach Sanchez come up and talk about his 3 athletes, actually.
All right, thank you. I have 3, so I'll talk all in one about all of them together, and then I'll individualize. All 3 of these young men, including on our whole team, they've been terribly unselfish. They have worked hard together, almost besides Sundays, I'd say for 2 years straight, besides Sundays. Lifting, running, playing fall baseball, playing summer baseball, playing spring baseball. They put in the time, they've set their goals, and they've reached them. I can remember this past summer, I'd get text at 6:30 in the morning, Jared Lasher, Coach, can you come throw to me? Come throw to me at 7, okay? I mean, guys that want to work hard, get better, to try to help them, not only themselves, but their teammates, okay? Also with Payton Eagan, after last year, we lost in our playoff game. I said to Coach Doolin, I said, this is a dedicated kid. He's a great kid. We got to find a way to get him to play. Those of you that haven't seen Peyton pitch, he pitches down here now, and that's helped him out tremendously, and I think it's helped him get where he's going to be going. So he said, all right, Coach, I'll try it. You know, it wasn't like, I don't want to do it, just totally whatever's best for the team, and that's the type of kid these kids are. Logen is arguably probably the smartest baseball player I've ever coached. He's like another coach on the field. He anticipates the next play, the next move, extremely confident, and obviously some of you saw him play basketball to where he's just like a small man Larry Bird out there. He was awesome. I was totally impressed with his basketball skills and his confidence and his knowledge of the both games. I was totally impressed with these past 3-4 years, and it's just been an honor to coach these kids, and their mental approach, their unselfishness is paramount for me, just because it was not all about them, it was about the team, and that's all you could ask for as a coach. So thank you.
Okay, next we have Coach Harriman to talk about Jarek.
The first time I met Jarek and his family were at, I believe, 8th grade orientation. He was deciding whether to go to Centennial or Pueblo West, and just the school, I think, alone convinced him. As we walked through the school, I told him about the school and about our program. He chose us, and I'm sure glad he did. He helped us win a lot of games. Soccer is one of those sports where it has to be your primary sport if you want to get to the next level. Jarek did that. He was a 4-year starter, 2-year captain here at Pueblo West for me, scored a lot of goals, was a leader on the team. He played 3v3 soccer in the summer. In the spring, he played on a club team. He dedicated his year-round life to soccer, and I think it's paying off in a big way for him and his family. His family had to take him to Colorado Springs and Denver and Fort Collins week in and week out, so they deserve a round of applause for getting him there. And he is going to Webster University in St. Louis, and the whole soccer thing is great, but he was a student athlete. Okay, when he came into this school, he got his grades. He attended class regularly. He was a great student, and that's what they look at first. See if you're even allowed to walk in the doors. And he exceeded those standards, and I'm looking forward to watching him play in St. Louis at Webster University. Hopefully his dad will pay for me to go down on a trip or something. No, it's on a webcam, but congratulations to Jarek and his family. They've all definitely earned this. Thank you.
Okay, next up we have Coach Lucero to talk about Daisy.
Daisy, what a great kid. That's first and foremost, is just a tremendous kid, both on the court, in the classroom, just such a great attitude. Comes from a great family. As you see her mom right here next to her, she's supported her from day one. I've only been involved in the program for 3 years, but I've been around girls basketball, and I've noticed the support that she has from her family. So that's big. And also just want to, for Daisy, I know her teammates were a big part of her success as well. So want to make sure we thank them as well. All these coaches have talked about hard work and what that means, and Daisy's just a true example of that. She's one of these kids that came through the ranks. She didn't play varsity as a freshman or got a little time as a sophomore, but she worked hard in the weight room in the summer, put in all that extra time, and her junior and senior year were really big years for her. And just excited to see her stay close to here, so I get a chance to go watch her at Trinidad, and I just wish you so much success.
Okay, last up we have Coach Paycheck talk about Xavier.
Thank you. I've only known Xavier for 10 weeks now, and in that short time, I've gotten to know a great kid and develop a tremendous amount of respect for Xavier. He came every day to practice, he worked hard, and he always smiled. And it's great to see a big smile like that. You see it right there, especially after knocking somebody down on the field in a game. So we saw a twinkle in his eye after those big hits sometimes. But when his coach contacted me and asked what kind of kid he is, I had a lot of good things to say, of course, but the last thing I told him was he's a really coachable kid, and I wish I had 10 more of Xavier on my team. So Coach Lambert and I are incredibly proud of Xavier for what he's done and the leader that he is and the personality that he has. And I know he has learned something important in life, Xavier, as you go off to an exciting new chapter, that when you really dedicate yourself to something, great things happen. And that always is a part of life and can be if you work hard, and you have. So excellent for you, Xavier. I'm really proud of you. So thank you.
And Xavier is our first lacrosse boys player from PWHS to sign, as well as I think Brandon's signing as well, right? He goes to South. But so this year we have two lacrosse players signing, which is the first program's taken off. As you can see, these guys set the foundation. It was set a little bit before them, but our sports programs are going nowhere but up. So all you young kids in here, these are good examples to follow. Okay, work hard, do the right thing in the classroom, do what your coaches ask you, and you'll get to this level someday. For the parents, I put these posters up for a reason. I'm super excited about this. Next year we'll have brand new facilities to play on. I know the seniors are disappointed about that, but it's going to be amazing out there. Our facilities are going to be super nice. Best in Southern Colorado at a high school by far. So check those out. Ask me any questions if you have any. But again, we're so proud of these kids. Thanks to their parents. Thanks to the coaches. Thanks to the kids for working hard, keeping a good attitude. You made Pueblo West proud. So go ahead and sign away. Okay, again, congratulations to all 7 of these kids. Give them a huge round of applause, please. That's all we have. Feel free. We have a cake up here. Stick around, grab some cake, take some pictures, do what you need to do. Thanks for coming.